Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Let's take a look at the numbers for Luka Doncic.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Jackson. Ja Morant is out there with Jalen Wells. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's James in at the 3. And remember, tonight is the 2nd game in a row they've played against each other.
Oh, this is when things get fun. They get a little chippy, they get a little annoyed. That's the best part.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Ayton, a screen on Morant. For 3, James. Pure from three-point range.
Now, his entire career, I was watching LeBron James, watching his improvement in his three-point shot. It has really been the difference in his game.
Now here's Wells. Check by James. Here's Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Now Morant, a threat for them offensively. He's recorded around 19 a game. Pass to Aldama. There's Jackson with the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ayton. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Smooth shooting from the mid-range. Ayton knows when to look to score from there.
Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in his short time in the NBA.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Reeves. There's the triple on target from range.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Morant against Doncic. Here's Aldama. No good with the triple. The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Doncic outside. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Morant, the pass to Aldama. And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Picked by Aldama. Inside from 7. And off the glass. That one's good. And it's a tie ball game.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Aldama's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. to Aldama. Moran against Doncic. Shot from 12. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Doncic. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
1:46 left in the first quarter. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Greg.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. And he knocks down the first one.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Can't get it to fall. The Lakers in the lead. Smart passes to LaRavia. And again, the Lakers, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Caldwell Pope. Jackson finds Morant. Picked by Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Morant, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And finished off by Hayes.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
4 seconds left. Morant missing again. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court for Memphis, Jock Landale is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Williams, and it's Spencer in at the 1. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now here's Smart. No points yet. Outside Reeves. Kleba against Clark. Fades away. Kleba's shot is off. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Williams. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope against Reeves. He gets it in there. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Pass to Moran. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead. Smart passes to Kleba. Now here's Laravia. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Clark grabs the board.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Wells misses. The Lakers lead by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes now for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Kleba. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in for Clark. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Ayton, from out on the wing, he knocks it down. Ayton's got 6.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Aldama outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Laravia left side. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. Memphis with a rebound. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Laravia outside. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Laravia's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over Ayton. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
Reeves finds Ayton. Now Laravia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Reeves outside. Cleared away by Wells. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Morant. He's covered by Reeves. Pass to Jackson. Over Hayes. Tipped. Stripped it away. It's deflected. Outside Reeves. Here's Hayes. And stolen by Jackson. outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Doncic outside. This one for 3. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Hayes. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Morant against Doncic. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Hayes finds Ayton. Now here's LaRavia. And here's Reeves outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Memphis Grizzlies.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you look at Jaren Jackson. He's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's James in at the 3. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Back to Morant. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Lakers.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
On the wing, Hachimura. Back to Ayton. Fader on the way, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Ayton's got 8.
There you go, Ayton rising and firing with confidence.
To the paint. Outside for Morant. Got it! Morant from 3!
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Hachimura outside. James deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. And he drops it in from the low post. Give him 8 points now.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. He's got 7. Jackson the screen. With the step back. Morant with the slam!
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to James. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Doncic. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Jackson. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Jackson's got 10.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Pass to James. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Reeves. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Spencer's checked in. That free throw good from James. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Fires for 3. They get it again. James outside. Second chance shot. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Spencer, a key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. And they pick up 2.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
A minute 31 left in the third. Doncic passes to Smart. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. 5 to shoot with the fadeaway. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from James. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Now Jackson is covered by Ayton. Unloads from 13. Jackson can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 43 seconds left in the third. Here's Spencer. Here's Jackson. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 9 rebounds now. James drives the lane. And here's Doncic outside. Out to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Goes back up. And Doncic with a nice bucket inside. Doncic has got 9 points.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And so it's Los Angeles, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis, Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jock Landale is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Kleba, screen on Morant. Smart for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Williams passes to Morant. Williams a screen on Smart. Back to Williams. Off target from outside.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Reeves. Banked it in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 16.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Morant, the pass to Landale. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Smart against Morant. Outside Reeves. Clock at 6. From the arc. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
We've seen this before. Reeves is a skilled offensive player. He can fill it up.
It's Morant capitalizing inside.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Connects checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Smart, while Aldama's checked in for Memphis. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Hayes with a screen on Williams. Laravia passes to Hayes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Doncic against Morant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And he makes a first. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Doncic hits them both.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
That's good from Jackson on the assist by Morant.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Doncic.
Yes! Whoa! Not known for showing off. Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Outside Wells. Oh, an answer slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Hayes inside. Jackson on him. Kleba left side. Another shot. Ooh, the shot misses.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Here's Morant from downtown. Oh, it doesn't go. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleba. James is checked in for LaRavia. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Connect.
LeBron James. Austin Reeves.
James outside. Now Reeves. Now James. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now Jackson. Rebounded by Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 17. And there's 1:38 left in the game. Hachimura with a screen on Morant. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
You see the raw athleticism of Hachimura on that alley-oop. Man, this boy can get up.
With the assist.
Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Luka Doncic.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Pass to Landale. And here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Caldwell Pope.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Reeves. From deep. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The assist from Williams.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura with a screen on Williams. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. No good. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
We want to thank you, fans.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Please get home safe.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Luka Doncic.